Welcome back to the Sports News Analysis YouTube channel. My name is Mike. I'm continuing my Week 6 NFL recaps and analysis. This video is for the game between the Arizona Cardinals and the San Francisco 49ers. Again, the 49ers won 32-20. They moved to 4-2. Arizona moves to 3-3. Heading forward here in the NFC West, Arizona will host Seattle on Thursday Night Football, and San Francisco will go to Tennessee next week. But as far as this game went, San Francisco forced 4 Arizona turnovers, 2 early interceptions by Carson Palmer, and also in the second half, the two biggest turnovers were 2 fumbles, and most notably the Larry Fitzgerald fumble. I think it was on the San Francisco 20-yard line as the Cardinals were going in with a chance to take the lead. That lost fumble there by Larry Fitzgerald really killed them, and they had a backup running back also in his only carry of the game that lost a fumble in the fourth quarter as well. So I thought those 2 late turnovers really killed them. And also, from an offensive standpoint for San Francisco, look, an 18-play, 80-yard drive in the fourth quarter really put the death nail, if you will, in the Cardinals. It was 22-20 at that time. That drive made it 29-20. They would tack on a field goal late. That drive ended with a Kendall Hunter touchdown run. And besides for that drive, it was pretty much the Vernon Davis show and the Frank Gore show from a San Francisco offensive standpoint. Davis had 180 yards receiving, totally exploiting any matchup that the Cardinals threw his way. He was split out wide some, on the line some, in the slot some. They really moved him around, showcased pretty much one of the few pass receiving weapons that they have, and Kaepernick did a good job finding him. Frank Gore went over 100 yards as well, and in that 80-yard drive, it was a steady dose of running and really just setting the tempo at the line of scrimmage that got them that sort of seal-the-deal touchdown in the fourth quarter. So, from a Cardinal standpoint, I thought their defense played pretty well outside of that drive. Obviously, that drive is a back-breaking drive, but considering 4 turnovers by the offense, and they were in the game until the very end, I think the Cardinals are sort of like the Panthers in a way that I think their defense is good enough to keep them in games, but can their offense, special teams, not turn the ball over and give them a chance? I think that's the biggest question facing this team. And, Carson Palmer played awful in the first half, played a lot better in the second half, though. So maybe that's a sign of things to come. And one thing I'd like to say as well is Andre Ellington needs to get the ball more. He was more involved today. The guy puts up numbers when he gets the ball. I think you'll see him become more involved as the weeks go on. But, guys, let me know what you thought of this game. Hit me up in the YouTube comments. Hit me up on Twitter at SNewsAnalysis. Be sure to subscribe to my channel. I preview and recap every game every week, and I'm always talking about the NFL. So be sure to subscribe. Thanks for listening, and have a great night.